Department of Energy's American-Made program drives innovation through prize challenges, offering millions of dollars in funding for clean energy solutions. Wyatt Merrill is a technology manager in the department's Building Technologies office. Wyatt, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
So explain how the American-Made program works and this different funding model.
Sure. So the American-Made program has been around since 2018. They have funded dozens of prizes across different technology areas and different offices over that time. And the idea with the funding model for a prize is, as opposed to like a grant or a cooperative research agreement, which might be more typical for my office, we are looking for certain outcomes, and we award those outcomes at the end of the innovation process. So it's a lot lower risk on the government side because we're only awarding the outcomes that we're looking for when we go into developing a prize. But it also provides a lot of flexibility for the competitors of the prize to work flexibly on how they want to innovate, right? So when we do a typical cooperative agreement would be with stage gates and milestones and all these deliverables along the way that's all contractually obligated, and instead with a prize you can really approach it pretty flexibly as a competitor, and then when you get the funds at the end you can use them however you want, and so there's that flexibility built right in, and a lot lower risk, as I said, on the government side.
So let's talk specifics. You're running a prize called the Equitable and Affordable Solutions to Electrification. It's called the EASY Prize.
Yep.
What solutions are you looking for?
So we're not extremely prescriptive about which technologies, but the real goal here is to promote technologies and develop innovations that make it easier, as the name of the prize implies, for homeowners who are ready to make the switch to electrify their home to do so. And so we're especially targeting homes that might have a trickier time with the current market and for electrification. So you can go out right now and you can spend a certain amount of money to electrify your home if you have those upfront costs taken care of as a homeowner. But there's an affordability aspect here for the prize where we want to drive down costs of electrification, and we also want to target specific dwellings that are less served by the current market for electrification. So we're looking at things like multifamily housing, we're looking at things like mobile homes, we're looking at older construction, colder climate homes, things like that.
And what are the benefits of electrification?
Yeah, so this is really kind of a handshake in a way with some broader administration priorities to decarbonize the supply of electricity, right? So you probably heard, solar and wind and nuclear as renewable or net zero options for providing electricity. On the demand side, in the buildings, we need to get the direct emissions from fuel combustion out of homes in order to meet the economy-wide decarbonization goals that the administration has set. And so the goal there is to provide more efficient appliances. So first of all, these electric appliances or electric furnaces are on the order of 3 times more efficient in how they operate. And then on top of that, you're providing that electricity on the supply side based on our current trajectory with clean, renewable energy, and it's beneficial to our broader, longer-term decarbonization objectives.
Give me a little bit more information on the mechanics of the prize. Like, who can enter? How do you find out about it? What's the process?
Yeah, so there are eligibility requirements that are detailed in our prize document, and I would encourage anybody who's interested to check out our website. But we are targeting American businesses, and there's a broad sort of applicability here. So it could be utilities partnering with equipment manufacturers. It could be efficiency programs and nonprofits working with innovators to deliver a whole home approach to making electrification easier. And so as far as the specifics of the prize, we have 2 phases. The first phase is really just a simple concept paper where we're asking people to bring good ideas to the table. And if you advance from that phase to the second phase, you'll receive a technical assistance voucher to work with our national labs or to work with the network of what we call connectors in the American Made Challenge network. And through this, there'll be a pilot demonstration activity where you'll actually put the technologies that are proposed in the concept paper into work and see them in operation. And that's where we'll make our bigger award of up to $1 million for first place.
Your organization runs a solar prize every year. Give me an idea of some of the innovations that you're looking for, some of the things that have come out of that prize over the years.
So the solar prize, I think, is the longest running prize, and this is in, so I'm in the buildings office. This is part of the solar office. So my office doesn't specifically work on the solar prize. We've actually only run a couple of prizes to date in my office, but we're certainly ramping up those activities as the American Made Network grows, and we have more and more success stories. But the solar prize has funded, I mean, it's got to be dozens of innovations at this point over, I think, 6 years of prizes. And they're always looking for efficiency gains, but they're also looking for, I think, ease of installation and aesthetic preferences for consumers to drive adoption of those clean technologies. And they've been quite successful with that. And
there is, very quickly, there's a robot prize for installing. There was something that the robots were installing.
Yeah, so the most recent prize that's actually concluded at this point that came out of the buildings office where I work was to use robotics to address some of the harder to insulate parts of the home and ductwork and things of that nature, where you actually have things like small drones going up into the ductwork and doing sealing those leaky parts of the home. That can really provide a big benefit for efficiency for consumers.
All right, Wyatt, thanks for coming in. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future Government Matters interviews.